I'm amazed. I mean, I think whatever you guys are doing as far as the mentorship, man, because these guys, just listening to them as I'm setting up, I mean, they very mature, seem very dedicated, and you can see it in their eyes. You know what I mean? I was working out yesterday, not to be corny, but like the Rocky IV soundtrack, like I like that. Gets me dialed in, you know what I mean? But I think you can definitely see the eye of the tiger, man, in you guys. Cause I said I know what I was doing when I was 24, and just seeing the of guys, and you see it now. You see athletes that smoke, drink, party, can't stay out of trouble, and it's and it affects you down the road, right? So I think Scott is doing a great job of preparing you guys, especially for deals and branding. But man, I'm just blown away, man. Just blown away just having the
Bishop gets
conversation.
some of the credit too with
Yeah,
Christian now.
yeah. I mean, just the conversation, just how focused you guys are. So Christian, how important is it? I remember hearing you guys talk about where you're from and your people back home. So how important is it to be in the spotlight to inspire people that look like you, sound like you, and maybe have the same struggles as you?
Oof, man, it's something that I love. Be able to do to inspire people, and like have people to look at me like they want to be like me. I got a lot of people back in my country. They just want to be like me. They want to be where I'm at, and they're working hard for it. Man, it motivates me a lot to keep working hard, get to the highest, to get to my best level, so I can show them that it is possible to do it. All it takes is discipline, hard work, and believe. So, man, it's something that, so special. It's special to have people looking at you, trying to be like you, you know what I mean? It's a motivation to me that like I just want to keep going, do better, and prove that and everything is possible. I was a kid that never had a fight in the street, never had a fight, ever. And look at me, man, you know what I mean? I'm here and there is kids that, they're going through a lot of stuff, going through a hard life, and they don't have no belief in themselves, They feel like, oh, I'm done, and I'm here to tell you guys, you're not. All you got to do is take that decision and work for it, It's something that you want to do and stick to it, you will get it done.
I want to say I know some things about Christian. I mean, he sends immense amounts of, he started a company when he was young. He's earning money through this and that. Like I said to you earlier, he's El Salvadorian national news every time he fights. He's so selfless. I know he sends a vast majority of his money back to support some of his family. I think that's really big of him, especially at 24 years old. I believe we were in a mall in New Jersey, and we were walking, and there was a woman that had this stroller trying to get on this escalator. Christian walked over. He said, "Can I help you?" And I think he thought the woman trusted him so much she almost handed him the baby. But he closed up the stroller. He carried it up the steps, up the escalator, and put it down. And I mean, just what an incredible human. And then him talking about, he's not fought before this. The first time I ever sparred Christian, I admit that I still got the better of you, but I barely did. It took everything in me because I had underestimated him, and I'm telling you, it was way harder than it should have been. I mean, this guy he has some scrap in him. He has fire in him. He learns quick too. Like in the sparring session, he learned when he's with Austin. Don't let that pretty smile fool you. I mean, he will knock somebody the hell out.
Yeah. Seeing you guys, especially like listening to you guys joke. So how important is it to have that family vibe? Even though you got different mothers and fathers, man, I think you guys are family.
That's
What
great.
what does that mean to you guys?
No, go ahead.
Makes everything easier. I think so. You got good environment, everything flows better. You know what I mean? We get along together and we joke around, so everything is fun. It's not like a job. Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, We all got different opinions. Laugh about it. When we get serious, when we need to get serious, like a family. So it helps, everything gets better, when you get along with the people you're working around or the people around you.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it makes me have a lot less anxiety. For one, I can spend all this time with them, and then eventually the reality of it is, like, I'm the boss right now. Even though we're partners, I'm sort of the boss. But in the end, when they make it to where they're going, they could crush me like a bug. But they're not going to, because they're my family. They have loyalty. Loyalty in boxing's everything. So I'm pouring my heart and soul into them, but I know that they're not going to screw me. And they know the position I'm in, and there's plenty of guys that do this. I see it all the time. It's disgusting. I could easily steal from them. Even my own fighters that I don't have, they'll call me. They'll be like, Scott, this fight's $20,000. Why don't you offer the fighter 15 and me and you will split the 5? I'm like, oh, man, I'm not doing that. Like, you're going to have to find something else to do, because we're not doing that. It's like, I don't take from the fighters. I was a fighter myself. But, yes, I mean, I guess it's that level of trust it creates. I've been burned a lot of times in boxing. It's dirty. But like I said, I know those types of people are going to get their karma, and they're not going to make it anywhere, because where I'm at in the hierarchy of boxing, and then I explain that to the people. And anybody coming from Virginia, they always call me to get the lowdown. Go ahead, Austin.
I go by, you got two type of friends. You got a friend that you can call till 6 p.m. You got a friend you can call 4 in the morning. And I know if I'm in trouble at 4 in the morning, if I'm broken down, I just got jumped, or something's happened that I need help, I can call Bishop, I can call Christian, or I can call Scott. And they're going to be there, right? That's what makes a family family. You got to have the loyalty. You got to have trust in one another. You can't sit here and have, I know for guaranteed that we can leave money next to each other and it's not going to get taken. You got some people out here that as soon as you turn your back, that money's gone, and so are they. And, Scott said that he could steal from me. He could have stole from Christian, but he chooses not to. Why? Because he has respect for us as people and us as fighters. And I think when you have that amount of respect for somebody that you barely knew in the beginning, and y'all grown to have a great relationship, there's just nothing that can break it. And I think that's where it comes into play.
I'm very transparent with them, with all the business. I show them where all the numbers are going. Certain promoters have things where they pay guys like me on the side. If that happens, I take that out of the percentage that they would owe me and things like that. And I would hope that I've taught them so much and I'm so transparent with them, and then what they're going to learn still in the future, that once they're done, they could replicate what I've done. And that's my hope, that I'm so transparent with them and open with them, teaching them about the business, that they can do this for somebody else one day if they choose to.
Wow. Big, man, because a lot of people try to gatekeep that.
You just be straight with your people. You ain't got to beat around the bush. He tells us, hey, you messing up. You need to do this. Hey, you drop that hand like that, you going to get knocked out. Hey, you do this, you're going to, he's straight up with us, and that's just what you need. You can't have that soft stuff around you. This is a hard sport. We're getting paid to hit each other in the face. Either one of us could, pass away, or our opponent could pass away. So, have your faith in your team, because at the end of the day, nobody believed in you but your team. And that's how I look at it.
Let's talk about September. Both of you guys fighting?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Christian, let's start with you. So tell us about your fight, who you're fighting, and how you're feeling.
Then Scott can say more, or who I'm fighting.
Yeah, so he's fighting a guy I think the guy's got 54 fights. He's got an upside down record, and a lot of people, casual fans, would think that it's a cakewalk. The honest truth is, every single one of these people that are going to rewatch this, if they fought an 0-5 fighter, they're going to get knocked out in 30 seconds. All right. So now Linwood, he's been around a long time. He's a great fighter. He's a great man. I'm glad I'm using him. I think he's going to do a great job testing Christian. He's fought a lot of my prospects. None of them have ever stopped him. Christian's only got 4 rounds to do it. Hopefully he can. Unfortunately for Linwood, I love you, bro. But to put perspective on this guy, just 2 fights ago, he knocked out a 12-3 fighter in his hometown, knocked him out. So there's certainly a level of risk there for Christian. But like I said, this is, like I've been saying, this is Christian's last tune-up type fight in his track to becoming one of the headliners on the card. So we're going to be stepping up as opposition after this. This is the finals.